Let's take a look at the various join types in data using baseball terms to make it more relatable for you. And if you're a sports fan, it's even better. What is an inner join? Well, an inner join is the first data type join we're going to talk about. And an inner join in data analysis is like baseball teams' lineup where only the players who are present in both teams' rosters are included. It's like when the players from the home team and the visiting team are matched based upon their names, and only those players who are present in both teams' rosters are selected to play the game together. Now, let's take a look at a left join, which is another join that you can do for your data. A left join in data analysis is similar to a baseball team's lineup, where all the players from the home team's roster are included, and only the players from the visiting team's roster who match based on their names are included. In other words, all the players from the home team are included, regardless of whether they have a matching player in the visiting team's roster or not. If a player is present in the home team's roster, but not in the visiting team's roster, null values may be used to fill those gaps. Now, let's take a look at a right join. A right join in data analysis is like a baseball team's lineup where all the players from the visiting team's roster are included, and only the players from the home team's roster who match based upon their names or numbers are included. This is the reverse of a left join, where all the players from the visiting team are included, regardless of whether they have a matching player in the home team's roster or not. If a player is present in the visiting team's roster, but not in the home team's roster, null values may be used to fill the gaps. And null values are just values where nothing's there. Now, let's take a look at another one, full outer join. A full join in data analysis is like a combined lineup of both the home team and the visiting team, where all players from both teams' rosters are included, regardless of whether they have a match or not. It's like merging the lineups of both teams together, including all players, and using null values to fill the gaps where players don't have a match in the other team's roster. Remember, null values mean nothing really. Now let's take a look at a cross join. A cross join in data analysis is like a baseball game between all possible combinations of players from the home team and the visiting team. It's like when each player from the home team is paired with every player from the visiting team to create all possible combinations. This type of join results in what's called a Cartesian product. This is not necessarily always a good thing, where the total number of resulting rows is the product of the number of rows in both tables. This can often result in a lot of duplication. It is not recommended to use in most cases. I hope these baseball analogies help you understand the differences of join operations and data analysis. And by players, I mean numbers. So if they had a matching number, just think of it that way. And watch the next video.